It's your boy K-Blao HoodX. Sign up hoodx.com as usual. I'm gonna talk a little loud in this video because I got the window down. I was gonna put this window down, but it was really loud like that. So I put the back window down, so hopefully it ain't too loud. Cause I ain't about to smoke with my mom talking about. But I want to make another video about why I hate your sign videos. You know what I'm saying? Cause I want to talk to people who still kind of new to my page. I've put out a lot of videos recently, and I'm loving the feedback, so y'all keep giving me feedback, man. I appreciate it. I wanted to, I don't want to say this, I don't want to sound egotistical at all, but I'm a funny motherfucker. And mind you, like, I'm not a comedian, but like, Chris Rock is a comedian, he's Aquarius. So it's his type of humor, I never liked this type of humor. Because I like comedy with a serious face. This is why I love like Cedric the Entertainer. He's one of my favorite comedians of all time. This is comedy with a serious face. He's not extra hypey like Chris Rock or Chris Tucker. Or you're like Dave Chappelle. Like Dave Chappelle, a lot of times he's not silly. Like his delivery is dead serious. Like he's not on stage laughing at his own jokes. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all can hear me. So, I'll give you another example of what I'm talking about. Leslie Nielsen. You ever heard of Leslie Nielsen? It's the guy from The Naked Gun. If you ever seen The Naked Gun, you know what I'm saying, go check that shit out. Because like this is a guy, I remember watching an interview one time from, what's her name? Priscilla Presley, I think her name is, the lady who was in the movies with him. And she said, man, you don't know how hard it is just sitting across from him, looking at his face. Like, he don't even have to be doing it. He can just be looking at you and you just bust out laughing. Because all of his comedy is done like with a serious face. And it takes real talent to do comedy with a serious face. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I watched Kevin Hart, Kevin Hart got a serious face, but he be too silly, so it ain't the same. You see what I'm saying? Like he be close. Like a lot of times Kevin Hart do anything, then he just take it, he get too silly. You know what I'm saying? But me, like, past couple of days, like I've been watching my videos, going back and just listening to me talk, and you gotta remember, like, if you don't know me, and you're sitting there hearing me talk about the signs, you gotta remember that, like, most of the things I'm talking about are coming from real life situations of people where I know their birthday and I'm watching what they're doing, and I'm telling you a story on something I read somewhere, on a video somewhere, or something I know that verified what I was looking at. You see what I'm saying? It's not like I just jumped on YouTube and started talking shit about the signs and start saying, you know, water signs are fucked up, or Pisces are fucked up, or Virgo is fucked up. Like, you gotta look at it from my standpoint, like me walking around, looking at my friends, looking at my family members, looking at my co-workers, looking at the girls I'm dating, and this is the thing about Aquarius, like we look at human behavior kind of like how Dr. Spock, or kind of like how Data looks at human behavior and say, well, that's interesting. Why is this person tweaking? Like, and I was like maybe 17, 18 when I first learned what I was an Aquarius, but I still didn't understand what that means. Cause like, when you first learn what your sign is, you still don't know what that means in relation to the other signs. I just know I was an Aquarius, so like, I had no idea later on. the impact that it was gonna have with me understanding why I behave the way I behave. Like I noticed like I always behave differently from most of my friends. And me finding out that I was an Aquarius intrigued me. And it made me want to study even more. And I found out that that's an Aquarius trait within itself. So as I started to learn more about myself, I started to learn that I was very inquisitive, and like, you know, I was the type of person that was collecting information, organizing this information, and, you know, not all Aquarius are like this, but just, you know, me. So, as time goes on, I started looking at, you know what I'm saying, members of my family. I started looking at their signs, and not just their sign, but their exact birthday. That's the thing too that like I don't really say enough on this page, is that like I study personality, which is like the exact date. Like even though I do a lot of, you know, sun signs, stuff like that, but like trust me, like mine is to the exact date. So when I started looking up my family members' birthdays, this totally intrigued me. Like I was literally looking at my family members on the page, like what I was reading. There's a book called Secret Language of Birthdays. You know, I highly suggest everybody who follows my page to go get this book. It's by a guy named Gary Goldman or Gary Goldshire or something like that. I think it's Goldsmith. It might be Gary Goldsmith. Secret Language of Birthdays, Secret Language of Relationships, Secret Language of Destiny, Secret Language of Luck. When I first came across these books, I was obsessed with this. The fact that I was reading my family members' personality right there on the page, and they had no idea. And I started to laugh. I was laughing my ass off. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, wow, like, here's this person who takes themselves so serious, but they have no idea that just fall into a group of people who behave in this way. Like, the concept was hilarious to me, you know. And but then it started to scare me, because I started to see the bad traits. I started to say, oh wow, like this is why they act the way they act. This is why there's divorce in the family. This is why there's, you know, people arguing against these type of things. And this is why, you know, certain people are holding more principles more important than others, and the communication is not getting across. And like I was able to see all of these problems just by studying my family members' birthdays, and like, okay, well, he thinks this way, and this person thinks a totally opposite way, and technically they shouldn't even be together in the first place. And how do you even explain this to them in a way that, even though they can see it, they still remain together? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure all this out. And I'm just going through tons and tons of information and just trying to get my family members and, you know, and my friends and, you know, the girls I was dating and stuff to understand like what I was looking at. But I guess I don't know what they thought when I was showing them this. You know what I'm saying? Because like to me, this was common sense. I was like, hey, this is shit you need to know. This is interesting shit. But like, what I started to learn is that it's not things people want to talk about typically, like their lower traits. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't want you to know this shit about them. These are things that people haven't grown past yet, and they still struggle with some of these issues and shit like that. And like, I didn't really think about that at first when I just started showing information. I just thought that, like, me as an Aquarius, that somebody came to you and showed you something wrong with yourself, that naturally you would want to correct it. I didn't know that, you know, people got emotions, people are sensitive, people haven't grown up in certain areas, so they don't want to hear that shit. And to me, this was a totally foreign concept. I was like, well, why the hell would you not want to know why you're struggling with this? Like, you know what I'm saying? But as I went on, I learned that, like, it's not just them. Sometimes it's the way they raise. Sometimes people's cultures, people's parents, then they, you know, life and death experiences that mold people into who they are and why they think they are, on top of, you know, the astrology, the zodiac, and the personality, and the numbers, and the numerology, and all of these things. So this really did not sit on me well as an Aquarius, because, like, I kind of felt like my only other option was to laugh at what I was looking at. Because, like, you gotta understand, like, Aquarius is super loyal to their family, and they're like, it's kind of like how Dr. Dre was with Easy. Like, when Dre told Easy, you know what I'm saying, that he had to stop doing business with, he's like, you go watch NWA. I refer to this movie a lot because it's almost like watching a cartoon of Zodiac. There's a couple movies like the O.J. Simpson trial. Same thing, I refer to that shit all the time because it's like watching a fucking cartoon of Zodiac. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, when Dr. Dre tried to tell Easy that he had to start doing business, that shit hurt him. But he understood he had to do that because Easy was not growing in regards to what he was talking about, money. Easy was a Virgo, and this is their triggers, you know, money, career, you know, their business, you know, their image, things like that, and their career. So, like, you know, Dre was, Ice Cube was the first person, was another air sign trying to tell Easy that he needed to change this because he wasn't right. Then Dr. Dre tried to tell him the same thing. Easy didn't listen to him either, so eventually they had to part ways. You know what I'm saying? And when Dre did this, it hurt him because Dre knew that he was right. You know what I'm saying? And Easy eventually saw that Dre was right. But before all this happened, you gotta understand, Dr. Dre put out a whole bunch of diss records, dissing Easy. And this is kind of why I intro sign videos, and that, like, if I really came out and told y'all what I'm really going through, you gotta remember, man, all of these stories I'm telling y'all is real life experiences and shit I'm going through with people whose signs, I know their signs, I know their lower traits, and you see what I'm saying? I'm putting this information out to, as y'all, to the people who watch this, as a not only as a testimony, but also as a warning and a, you know, real life shit about what happens when people don't transcend their sign. You know what I'm saying? I see this all the time. You know, and like I said, if I was really up here shitting on my friends, like, that's the difference too. That's why another reason why I'm kind of hard on water signs. That water signs kind of react to my videos in a way that, like, as if I was really talking about them. You know what I'm saying? The Virgos kind of do this too. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't necessarily know you, the person, you know what I'm saying? Most people sitting watching this video, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? But if you taking my videos personally, you gotta understand, I'm laughing my ass off because you also confirming something that I'm going through as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just one reason, but also, I know you haven't transcended the thought. Like, you still stuck in your ego. I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta remember that people, my friends, family, or, you know what I'm saying, the very few people who know me that came across my videos that even know I put out this type of information, they still reacting like I'm on here talking directly about them. Like, mind you, I'm switching it up, talking about science. Like, you see what I'm saying? But, you know, every Pisces man I know is subconsciously thinking I'm talking about them on the video. Or, like, you know what I'm saying? Or, well, I'm not. Like, every Cancer person I know thinking that I'm talking directly about them on the video when I'm not. You see what I'm saying? I'm giving the videos over, like, you know, like the Cancer video is like fucking 44 minutes long, some shit like that. Pisces video like 15 minutes long. You see what I'm saying? I am not sitting there talking about one person for 15, 45 minutes. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about specific scenarios, specific situations, even things I've also read online. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking directly about one person, but the people are still reacting like I'm talking directly about them the whole time. Like, you see what I'm saying? It ain't until I say some shit like, oh, well, Cancer females or Cancer males, like, you see what I'm saying, where then they can actually disassociate themselves from what I'm saying, where they'll think that I'm not talking about them. You see what I'm saying? Like, I see this kind of happens a lot of times in rap, when, like, motherfuckers do subliminal dissing and shit like that, where, like, they don't say directly the person's name, but they'll, you know, talk shit about them, and you kind of know that they're talking about them, but they're not directly saying it. You know what I'm saying? Well, like I said, if I came out and really told y'all, you know what I'm saying, who was who, you know know what I'm saying, which one of my friends was the Cancer. I'm talking about which one of my family members was the Pisces, or which one of my fucking friends was the Leo, or which one of my, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I actually was on here putting out these type of videos, you see what I'm saying? That's a waste of energy. It's a waste, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that person, but like, you gotta remember that motherfuckers still treat me like I'm that person regardless. So, why am I telling this to you? You know what I'm saying? Because my only reaction at a certain point is like laugh my motherfucking ass off. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that, like, I know why you doing this. You don't even know why you doing this. I got information online with people verifying, giving me even more information about this, and you still don't know none of this. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all keep my phone cracking. You don't even know, man. Like, I get comments popping up on my phone all fucking day. I love that shit, because like, I'm just studying all of it. I'm looking at people's stories. I'm looking at people's testimonies. I'm, you know what I'm saying, watching what's going on. Why is this motherfucker following me like this? And I can see that, like, I'm not the only one going through this shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I see shit like that, that's the shit that make me laugh my ass off, because I know that I'm doing this right. You see what I'm saying? I'm not shitting on my friends. I'm not shitting on my family. I'm dealing with it from a higher level. I'm dealing with it from a higher perspective. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to live with that fucking, that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sleeping comfortably at night. You know what I'm saying? This is how, you know, this is how I get past a lot of shit that I'm dealing with motherfuckers who don't know, is that I'll come right on here and tell y'all, and y'all will come on here and fucking verify all that shit. I'll be like, yup, okay, I ain't tripping. You see what I'm saying? You gotta remember, like, if I didn't have this page, if I wasn't making these type of videos, I would just be dealing with this shit and having no idea, like, what the fuck I'm dealing with. And I got so many people come on here and verify that I'm not tweaking, so that's why I keep putting these videos out. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't change my dynamic. People come on here and tell me all type of shit all the time. Oh, you can't be like that. You can't say that. You're so mean, and why you're a negative person, and you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking all type of bullshit. Oh, that's like being racist. You can't say that because all black people are, if a black person steals somebody's shirt, you trying to say all black people steal shit. Like, I hear all of this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? But I need the same people that's gonna go show the video to their spouse before they try to convince me that I'm wrong. Like, why the fuck do you care whether or not I think I'm wrong about you or not? Like, I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to fucking prove to yourself that what I'm saying is bullshit, show this video to your spouse. If you ain't got a spouse, fine, show it to your ex. You don't want to show it to your ex, you don't talk to your ex, fine, show it to your brothers and sisters. You ain't got a brothers and sisters, fine, show it to your best friend. You ain't got a best friend, fine, show it to your coworker. You know what I'm saying? Go get somebody that don't give a fuck about what I think. Why you trying to prove this shit to me? Go show this shit to somebody you know, and then see if you still think what I'm saying is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that be the shit that make me laugh. And a lot of times I forget the power in that, knowing that, like, I'm not tweaking, and that, like, motherfuckers is so childish in their ways, and that you have to sit back and laugh. You gotta remember to laugh at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, the motherfucker who laugh, I remember, man, like, this shit used to piss me off. Like, and I used to ask myself, why am I letting this piss me off? It's because I'm an Aquarius. I'm trying to communicate. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's bigger than the little petty shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this real life shit. We family, we friends, we supposed to be one together. I'm trying to show you where the communication is falling. You can't move past that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this used to piss me off. Well, what do you do when it no longer pisses you off? You know what I'm saying? When you mind you, like, not even pissed off, when you're done even transcending the thought, when you know what I'm saying, when you done being mad about done being mad type shit, like when you really literally transcend the thought and you see it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? What happens then? This is why Dr. Dre started dissing Easy. Because it was like, nigga, you a clown. Like, you a lame. This is why I smoke weed. It's because, like, man, somebody asked me, you know what they said? He said, why do people who smoke loud, which is, I don't know if you know what loud is, like dro, or, you know what I'm saying, kush, they say, or fucking purple, sour diesel, you know what I'm saying, like what I'm rolling right now, you know what I'm saying? People who smoke Reggie get mad at people who smoke loud, you know what I'm saying, like when you smoke Reggie, you pass somebody a blunt, you smoke loud, like me, when somebody pass you a blunt of Reggie, you be like, oh, I don't smoke Reggie. So like people who smoke Reggie get mad. You see what I'm saying? When it's like, no, don't be mad, motherfucker, I don't smoke that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The reason I'm saying is because, like, I just got into a conversation with a girl, you know what I'm saying? And she was saying, why do people who smoke loud think they better than people who smoke Reggie? I was like, because we are. She was like, how? I was like, because, like, you gonna laugh harder. Like you smoke Reggie, you're not gonna laugh as hard as somebody who smoke loud. Like you smoke loud, you be high as hell, you gonna laugh harder. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a chick who knows she got the best pussy. Like, she gonna laugh harder because she knows, like, you just know, motherfucker, like, I'm better than these motherfuckers. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it. You know, and you gotta remember, I smoke weed to laugh at stupid shit. For that, you know, that's one reason I get high, to transcend and look at all this shit. So, like, you gotta remember, man, like, after I'm done arguing with you, I roll up a blunt and smoke it and put out a video on why I hate your fucking sign. I get fucking, you know what I'm saying, 3,000 comments of people verifying what the fuck I'm talking about. Well, yeah, I'm gonna laugh my motherfucking ass off. I'm not gonna be sitting around pissed off no more. Like, I'm gonna be laughing at your ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what a lot of water signs really don't understand about my page. They're like, you know, you can say what you, like you said, we can agree to disagree. Great. I still got motherfucking people subscribe to my page left and right who verifying what the fuck I'm saying. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I trust y'all to leave good comments, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers know that I ain't out here just spitting out some random shit. Like I'm just a person up here and everything I'm saying is a fucking coincidence and shit. Like, hell no. I'm like, motherfuckers know I do homework. I study this shit. I watch this shit. I've been doing this shit for years. You know what I'm saying? I can see through the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I make these videos. I make these videos for y'all. Oh, man, I gotta move. Oh, shit. Just broke down all this weed. I ain't got no more blunts. Oh, well. But yeah, like I said, I make these videos for y'all. And I hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, can see that and understand that. And I ain't got no blunts. That sucks. So I'm gonna go pull over and get some blunts, and probably end up doing a part 3 to this. But yeah, just know that, like, even though my face is serious, inside I'm laughing my motherfucking ass off at y'all motherfuckers who dumb as hell, who ain't transcended y'all shit yet. And you know what I'm saying? It helps me sleep at night knowing I can laugh at y'all motherfuckers instead of crying. You know what I'm saying? That's why I smoke. And the person who laughed the hardest is the person who sleeps the best. Alright, and on that note, I'ma holler at y'all. Subscribe to my channel. Leave some comments. Peace.